Hello everyone, Sintir here, and welcome to another session of my first playthrough of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC for Elden Ring. And last we left off, I was in front of not Millennia, not Qualag, some sort of centipede scorpion rot boss, the human torso. Oh, that's not promising. Okay, maybe it's doing fine. I don't know. I'm hoping for no tech issues like that one. Was it like episode 6 or something? Wait. It loaded me and turned around. The question is if I want to keep using Demi-Human Yosh or not, but I think I will for the time being. This worked pretty well, so I want to keep this weapon. The Rivers of Blood going. Oh yeah, I just remembered that I ought to change that, but we'll do a practice run and then change that contents. But I should probably change that to, I don't need the Twiggy one. So more durability would probably be the best course of action there. Sweet. Got a riposte. Okay, we've got butterflies, rot butterflies. Hold on. Ow. This is not a good time for trying to talk. Okay, it's down to just me, which means I don't have any distractions. Which is not ideal. Dung Eater might be a better choice. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, that's some weird, wacky movements. I think I might switch over to Dung Eater. I think Dung Eater will help. I'm probably going to take the FP Talisman off as well, because I don't think I need that. Okay, let's... That's probably not doing anything for me. Let's go Stamina Regen. Instead of Blessed Dew, I want Busness. Okay, I want this talisman as well. And I want to swap you out for Dung Eater. Dung Eater tends to be quite tanky, which is an incredibly admirable trait at the moment. Okay. I want to switch that one out. Boost resistance and heals status and mixed physic. I want that. I think I might go with Flame Shard Cracked here, because I am technically using a fiery weapon. I may also want to use Blood Boon. Really, I'm going to swap those. I don't know what element, if any, might be on her weapon, so... Maybe I want the block shield. There we go. I mean, Dung Eater is definitely getting the business end of her business. He's holding out a bit better than Yosh did, though. It's kind of what I expected of him. That was a good bleed. A lot of these attacks go quite wide, too, I'm noticing. Okay. Okay, this is feeling quite doable. I do think I want to swap out one of my talismans for the shield one, though. Maybe? How much was that a problem? A little bit? Not huge. I like having this here. Yeah, probably not as big enough. I'm gonna check my Flask of Wondrous Physic. I don't think I want that one. Excuse me. Yeah, let's go with that one. Bonus HP, that could be good. Also thinking of using that. Not really time to get fancy, but what's good about that one is it's not fancy. It covers distance really well. Oh. Oh, interesting. We'll see if Dane feels actually helpful or hindrance. Obviously, that makes the boss have way more HP, which could be a huge hindrance. But on the other hand, could also be beneficial in other ways. I'm trying to decide if I want to use a frost weapon. I have quite a few options for that. But a frost weapon would have some benefit in terms of... That's a bit of additional HP. I don't know if that amount matters. Actually, the stamina capacity increase green skill might be good. So, pick those up. Right. Okay, let's back up a little bit. How does this one actually work? Oh. Nice. Yeah, that didn't go far enough. Okay, let's just... Well, that was a good moment to use some flasks. Okay, good bleed proc. Okay, we're in phase 2 here. Dane is also almost dead, so is Dung Eater. I don't think Dane has been proving that useful. Yeah, there's Dung Eater. I don't think Dane was useful enough to warrant the increase in durability that the boss has due to their presence. Reminded me of Aldrich a little bit here with some of those. Okay, you don't want to be in that. Okay, this is probably over. Yeah, I was too caught up in needing to deal with some of that too. Yeah, that's fine. We're figuring this out, you know? Okay, not bringing Dane in. I don't think they're worth it. Let's just go for Mimic. Oh yeah, I also wanted to change my flask over to more stamina. Okay. That feels like an important increase. Mimic is using those hefty fire bombs, that's for sure. Back, 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 back. Ow. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. The fire damage on this is definitely working better than the slashing damage on my backdrift. Ow. That does make a certain amount of sense. Okay, this is likely over, because I probably won't get a moment. Okay, I managed to clear the rot. It's not inherently over. I feel like Miyazaki gave them a message. We want all of our bosses to move around a lot in this. Bosses that aren't constantly whipping to and fro and flying through the air and nope, 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 nope. Can't have that. I guess that's not how some of the previous bosses were, but it definitely feels like there's an awful lot of that. I'm trying to think of if anything seems like it might be helpful. Maybe this. He's pretty tanky. Let's try him. Okay, that did pretty good damage. Yeah, that's doing excellent damage. But unfortunately, I'm also taking some serious hits while doing it. Follow-up attack didn't come quite when I was expecting it to, and I thought I was safe. That's okay. This is where I'm in the try out my various tools phase. I'm using this. I might as well just escalate all the way to these. I might try switching out for some bigger pyromancies as well. Getting caught on all kinds of stuff here. Oh yeah, fire is definitely good against her. Ingval is getting ruined though. Yeah, that's basically a lethal grab move. Okay, this weapon is not worth trying to use right now. Well, I'm dead. Actually, this attack is a long enough window that... Okay, now I'm dead. Okay. Dung Eater was working a lot better. It was almost doubtedly a better choice. If I'm using Black Flame... maybe it's worth it to bring Dane in as well. I'll give another try to that. Or do I want to use Mimic with Pyromancies? I don't know. Like, the difference here is interesting. Wow, she is absolutely chewing up Dung Eater right now. Because at this point... excuse me. Yeah, Dane's just not worth it. Dane just gives her way too much HP, and I'm almost relying exclusively on the percentile degen of Black Flame if I am bringing Dane. I'm wondering if this isn't worth it. The reason why I'm thinking that is because I'm not really at risk of getting rotted except by some of her more powerful moves that I'd rather be able to, like, effectively block. Like, that, just the raw damage from this is so much higher with, in terms of percentage of HP being done. That was unfortunate. I just wasted a lot of FP while she was doing the grab on Dung Eater. That's not really working the way I'd like it to. Back. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move a few items around as well. Okay, so that strategy didn't work super well. That's fine. It was an experiment. Curious how Frost feels like it does. Actually, let's get that. This spear here. I also want to swap this out. Preserving boluses. Because I want to have those more readily accessible. Let's get Yoda back in here. That's working pretty well, actually. Okay, she frosted relatively easily. Ow. I'll pick that up just to get it out of the arena. Obviously, it doesn't mean anything. Man, that action just makes me think of the bees in Hollow Knight. Like, get really angry at you and do the stinging thing. Okay. I tried. I think I'm going to save summoning until the second phase starts, when she does the initial, like, float up. Also going to pull that over there so I can swap between these more directly. Make a few more of those in case I need them. Nothing says I have to summon right off the bat, obviously. Oh, wrong flask. Oh, okay. So she does a spinning move with her staff before the grab. Need to remember to switch back flasks, but that was a whoopsie doodle on my part there. Okay. It's ironic how much harder Dane makes it. Rolled too soon. Lunge while I'm in recovery frames from healing. There's the grab. And I'm not going to continue this boss fight now. I'll come back to it later, but I don't feel a desire to continue it right now. Again, I don't play these games for the boss fights. At least this one has a fairly quick turnaround time. Attempts, but what other things might help here, though, is the thing. Like, I'm not going to just be able to burn her down quickly with Reduvia. I can go and see if using both of these works. Might give this a couple more tries. Get back here. Thank you for dragging me along with you so I could just absolutely wail into you. Seems like a lot of her attacks have kind of a minimum distance where they don't really hit within that distance too well. So hyper-aggressive strategies working a little bit better. And then she smashes me in the face and it's all over. But hey, I got her much lower that time. Yeah, I think trying to be aggressive is what's needed here. Because what I'm noticing is a lot of her attacks, because they're coming from high up and on a spear, the angle at which they go at actually goes over your head if you're right next to her. What's even going on? Yeah, like right there, she missed. Yeah. Tagged me. Okay, I'm doing better. Doing better. I'm going to try a slightly different tact. I'm going to leave those on there, but I'm going to put Reduvia on there and this on there. See how well this works. No grabbies. These are my daggers for killing Millennia on the Mimic. I'm sure you can see why. Spamming too much. Remembrance of the Saint of the Bud. Woo! Got it. Wow. Woo! Woo! That feels good. So the strategy there is be aggressive and stay on her, because she has a really hard time defending against staying on top of her. Yeah, I will take 2 more endurance. That sounds excellent. Okay, let's... I feel really good about that one. Get rid of that. I do want to go back to the round table hold in a moment, but I'm going to read the description of her. No, nope. Over here, center. Here. Oh, what is this one? In a long forgotten place where none would tread, the light of grace quietly grew ever more brilliant. Remembrance of Romina, Saint of the Bud, hewn into the Erdtree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked. After the church was burned to the ground, Romina discovered a twisted divine element, which she weaved into the baleful scarlet rot. Interesting. Perhaps then the buds might find somewhere to gain purchase once more within the scorched remains. I'm sure there's important stuff ahead. All right, let's see what cool stuff I can get off of her. Remembrance. Any new equipment of champions unlocked? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I can get Rotten Butterflies, which is 33 faith. Summons countless butterflies to scatter rot. Incantation used by Romina, Saint of the Bud. I think we saw this one in the preview stuff. Summons a myriad of butterflies while performing a gentle twirl. The butterflies break apart on contact, scattering rot and setting off a chain reaction. Scarlet butterflies are as the goddess of rot's wings. Bereft of a master, they were soothed by Romina, who reached out to them. Interesting. Pole Blade of the Bud. Weapon of Romina, Saint of the Bud. Pole Blade of the Bud. The scarlet glaive with a dangling bud-like blade. Attacks cause buildup of rot. Once in the crumbling, burning church, Romina held the bud in speechless silence. That bud would become her blade. Unique skill, Romina's Purification. Imbues bud blade with scarlet rot butterflies before unleashing 2 large sweeping slashes. This was once considered a sacred act of purification. Yeah, this is an arcane weapon. Well, I'm obviously getting this. I may get Rotten Butterflies as well. Obviously, I need 2 more points of faith to be able to use it, and I have another character who absolutely will delight in using it. probably need a bunch of upgrade stones. Maybe not the most expensive ones, thankfully. Yeah. Take that off because I don't need that there anymore. I'll put the Golden Lady on. My shield back out. I do like to handicap on that shield, you know. Okay, what do I need? A 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I have 8 and 9. Excellent. I love getting new boss weapons. It's cool. I don't know if I want to spend one of my limited Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stones on it, but it's actually a lot of additional damage. You know what? I'm very likely to. I'm not going to just yet, because maybe I absolutely hate the weapon. But given how well this scales with Arcane on this Arcane character, it makes sense to potentially do that. Okay. I have a bunch of these to level up, so I'm just going to drop them in those. Okay. Back to the Church of the Bud. That was a good way to start an episode. 50 minutes of me, well, 45, 40 minutes, whatever it is, of boss fight. Ooh. Good sweeps. Yeah. Okay, that's fun. Unleashing 2 large sweep. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that just repeats it. But you can change the direction partway through. That's a very fun Ash of War. I don't know how practical it will feel. Also, I'm just remembering that I will want to adjust my Flask of Wondrous Physic. I like having the stamina regen and the Twiggy for normal play. You know what? I might leave things like this for the moment. No, let's get the FP regen one back on here. Okay. I think this was the direction forward, yeah? Yeah, it was roughly south. Ooh, that was a heck of a boss fight. Still absolutely silent in my movements. I kind of wish I got her pink outfit somehow, but, you know, it is what it is. And this inflicts rot, which is really nice. So because Dane was there as a summon, I'm wondering if this has something to do with the path to Mesmer, because Dane was writing about needing to fight Mesmer. Obviously I'm going to find that out soon. I'm just poking around in case they had anything hidden way back in these corners. They didn't, but, you know. You don't know unless you check, right? Does feel weird to have silent movement. Oh, I see. That whole thing is the thing that's shrouded in shadow. Yeah. Oh, that's fascinating. Take a screenshot of that. Examine ceiling tree. Ah, I see. So we have to get past her to get to the ceiling tree. Ceiling tree obscures the tower in shadow. It cannot be burned without Mesmer's kindling. Okay. Okay, so I need to beat her in order to be able to go there, but I'm going to need to defeat Mesmer in order to be able to... Okay, yeah, this all checks out. See how this is being woven together? So you beat her in order to be able to get access to this. Nice. That's nice. Okay. Cannot torrent here. Scratch your butt instead. Okay, so this will be super relevant later. I'm gonna put a flag on that just as a reminder. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff kind of back that I ran through. I kind of want to explore a little bit more thoroughly. Because I just kind of booked it. Might be dumb, but... Aha! I made it. Is there anything up here on the roof? Nope. There's stuff down here, though. Okay, these respawn, because I remember picking one up there earlier. That's good to know. I don't know what this is, but I'm grabbing it. Divine bird feathers. Dang, I'm glad I picked that up. I think that might be what divine bird feathers is, everyone. Also, ow. Sometimes being on torrent is a liability, and that was one of those moments. Actually. Nah, there's one right outside here. Halfway to it, I might as well... I'm going to be changing incants, I might as well do it over here. I want to play around with those a bit more. Good to have on hand that. Swap out golden arcs for the moment. Divine bird feathers. Spread arm like wings and raises a flurry of feathers. The technique of the divine bird warrior is the very first of all horned warriors, wielded as an incantation. Spread the arms wide like wings to release a flurry of feathers. The incantation can be cast while in motion. Hold to continue releasing feathers. The divine bird warriors, and indeed this technique, are said to bear resemblance to the golden crucible. Interesting. Make a torrent over here, and then down. Grab this, and then get off my horse. Thank you for letting up at some point in there. I'm making a lot of really bad predictions about what these attacks are going to do. Ow. Oh, that's... Honestly, I was expecting that to do a heck of a lot more. There we go. Did I get anything for that? Well, I got not being attacked for that, I suppose. Probably respawns, so... Let's see. You have to farm him for anything. That'd be rough. Trying to remember if I snuck past him to go into this structure over here. It was the other way. This does not look safe. Ooh, it might not look safe, but it turns out it is, if just barely. Okay, so the question is what's further? Acquire materials. Hang on. Scarlet buds, naturally. Okay, so there's more stuff back here. Heh. Helps give resistance. There's a lot of loot over here. Okay, that's a little underwhelming. Okay, now you're doing my strategy. Wait, you're alive? No. Get up on Torrent. Two. Okay, that's a lot of smithing stone 8 2s. Yeah, that's more what I'd expect to fly to. Find down here. I said fly though. I'm not sure if coming out here is particularly helpful. I did find in this item though. Ah, cookbook 9. What? I don't know what I was expecting, but that makes sense. Can I get over there? And if so, would that be helpful? Perhaps. The answer is no. I cannot get over there. I don't know if that means it would not or would not be helpful, though. Where am I in relation to anything else? I found a nook. It's my nook. And it saved me from lethal fall damage almost guaranteed. Hey, this is probably that scorpion place that I saw and didn't want to do anything with. Oh. Didn't even see you there. Thank you, Lock On, for helping me find enemies I couldn't see. I was over there, I guess. What the heck is this space? And how are you supposed to get here normally? Oh, maybe dropping off there? I can assure you it was not the method I used. Beyond that, who can say? Oh, an elevator. Investigate the elevator first. Okay, it does go up. That's kind of what I was expecting it to do. Oh. Friggin' torrent getting me killed. Death. Got all laggy in there. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm going to suspect I know what's going on here. This might do some weird stuff. I need to Alt-Tab for a second. I think Windows has misappropriated my audio device. Yes, it has. So my microphone has a playback option. There we go. And that playback option means that sometimes, like, you can stick a monitoring microphone into it. And sometimes the result of that is it will connect to that instead of my speakers that I actually use. Which, needless to say, is not a favorable result. But is a result. Okay, there's better ways of handling that drop down, but... There we are. I remembered. Excuse me, scorpions. But yeah, so my microphone felt like it had come a little bit loose, and so I was attempting to tighten its fastenings, and in so doing, oh, that's good. In so doing, it appears to have decided to switch to that for my speakers instead of my actual speakers. I don't know why Windows does this, and if there's a way they can change speaker priority or something. But it is nevertheless quite obnoxious that it does do this. So that suddenly, that switch meant that it was no longer connecting properly anywhere. Right, I already got his loot. Takes me back here, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so this goes back up here. Oh, I see. I don't know about that drop. It's probably fine, but... I want to see if there's anything more in that upper area. Thankfully, I was smart and sent the elevator back down. Elevator etiquette is very important. Okay, it looks like coming up here does not serve a ton of purpose. Gets you back over to here. That's a spot with a sealed spirit spring. Oh, now that's interesting. Screw these dogs. I was wanting to get up here, but I didn't know how. Seem to have found a way. However, that leads into the Kindred of Rot area. And I think that's where I fought that guy. Nay, this is a different spot. Bouncy things. Potman. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up what a spirit calculus is later. Somehow I hit that pot. I don't know. One's got white hooves, I guess. Okay, that path probably leads onward. What's a spirit calculus? That's one way to get my attention. Ow. Okay, never mind you. I'd like more of those, but what you gonna do? Run around like a madman looking for a staircase. This is an elevator. An elevator I'm strongly suspecting I've already used. Does it look like it? Yes. I've already used this elevator. Okay, this is interesting. Not would seem terribly helpful. Hmm. Hang on. I want to try to get a lay of the land because I'm not having one right now. I wanted to get a lay of the land, but it's going to prove difficult with large golem McLargeface shooting at me. Okay. Yeah. Oh, resurrect torrent. So the question is, can I get over to where that golem is if I go over this direction? Oh, there's an item up on this roof. Well, did not expect that, but here we are. Acquire materials. Oh, here it is. That did not hurt me very much, but it certainly put a dent in Torrent's HP. Okay. Friggin' sniper golems. Okay. There's definitely a lot more to explore out here, but I would like to get a vantage point that lets me do so without getting sniped. There we go. Go back over here. The big thing that I want to do is be able to identify how the land lays. It's extremely geographically complicated over here. Also, now that I've reset that, I'm going to switch back over to my blocking thing. Okay, over that direction is where the map chart is. I need to get up there to be able to do it. Okay, so that's those two things. So I can't get over there directly. If I can get on top up there, it seems like I should be able to. But I don't think I can directly get over there. I think I'm seeing this. Is there a spot where I can drop down from up here? That's worth investigating. I kind of want to go do something with these runes, too. I don't like holding around quite this many. Maybe I will pop a bunch and get some more levels. But I can also just invest them in upgrade materials, which I'm inclined towards. Let's see. I want to upgrade that, and I want to upgrade that. Neither of those have any upgrades yet, so I definitely need a lot to be able to upgrade them. Let's just step outside and take a look around and see what I can see in terms of... This is at a higher location. But it is a good bit separated from over there. Intriguing. Not entirely helpful, though. If this were winter, so these presumably deciduous trees would give me a view, but it is not. It's possible that there's something there that goes up. I'm going to go inside there. Okay, let's go spend these on upgrade materials, as I want to do. Upgrade too many things, probably, but what I enjoy in the game, so what we're doing. 9 of those. Bunches of those. There we go. Okay. So maybe I can go inside there and take an elevator up. That's kind of what I'm suspecting. Okay, there's an or some sort of path there. I'm gonna go in there in a second, probably. Yeah. Got a couple seconds maybe, but no. Okay, and this puts me directly underneath this, so that makes me want to investigate around in here. Really nice bonk. Really good solid bonk. This feels like it could be an elevator. Oh, hi. Okay, well that enemy explodes on me. Oh yeah, there's a pot person over there that I wanted to loot if I recall correctly and did not find myself able to do so. So this is directly underneath the area that I want to get up to, but unless I find an elevator up, then I don't see how it helps me. I mean, I'm still going to investigate it a little bit more. Because it's mystery, and I want mystery solved. Interesting. Dang it. Sometimes it takes a moment to stop And then you go too far. And then that's a problem. A real big problem. Okay. I want to figure out what that item is. And I also want to not flub my horse jumps. That over here somewhere. Excuse me. Three fell feet. I mean, okay, I will, I guess, do that with them. That was a good spot to use an Astrovore and get yourself killed. Interesting. Okay. Here's an elevator. Where does this go? Up. Excellent. Yep, this is exactly what I wanted. This is what I was looking for. And they're so kind as to give me a grace over here. Most excellent, I say. Most excellent indeed. I don't know if there's much else on this upper plateau area. Great view of that area over there. It's really circling the world together in a really neat way. You don't think about this being like right next to that, but it is. Right? There's the ceiling tree. There's our grace that I just got. And stairs to go down. Oh, and naturally wolves. I really feel like I'm missing some additional torrent healing item recipe books somewhere. But who knows where. Right, spirit calculus. I did want to figure out what that was, and I was trying to look it up when I got attacked, if I remember correctly. I was hitting something. Probably a crafting item? Yeah. Exceedingly rare to find calculus, suffused with spirituality, material used for crafting items, found by hunting horned beasts in the ancient ruins of Rao. Has a distinctive, acrid odor, which some claim to be a sign of particular spiritual potency. Okay. If you say so. I did find some thin beast bones. Yeah, okay, apparently I'm not getting over there. Ah, smithing stone sevens. Oh, or go with me on this journey. Literally this journey. Oh yeah, that did some damage. Dog! No dog. No breathing fire and stop sniping me. Thank you for the arrows. I appreciate it. I'm not going to use them. I don't have that weapon on. I'm pretty sure I don't have a great bow upgrade on this character. I'm sure I have a great bow. But it's almost certainly in my bank. Okay, that'll make this journey a little bit more pleasant. Not getting shot at by Sniper McSniperson. Thank you for the rocks, I guess. Why is there a summoning pool thing there? Questions we must ask ourselves. Good rune. That's nice. I think that's the area I got warped to. Oh, materials. Oh, yes, one of these. I'm not even sure if I have the recipe to be able to use those right now, but nice, nice. Well. I got a Stake America, which is nice. I found a boss, I'm assuming. Ah, that's another friggin' Divine Dragon Beastie. Can I go around you and collect the map, perhaps? It's all the way over there on an entirely separate piece of land, on an entirely separate piece of landmass. Isn't it? It's coming off of over here, not from up here. Well, now I know. Let's go die to this boss a couple times until we figure out how to actually win. How? Step 1, complete. Die to this boss. Actually, it's not. It's a couple more of those in there. I wonder if this gives me a different cool Ash of War. Up here. Sure, it can be up here. Why not? Okay, bud. I don't want to be two-handing this. Well, it's rotted. Oh, it's friggin' death. No, get back, get back, get back, get back. This one is not, like, as powerful as the first one I fought, but the first one I fought also was not friggin' death rotting everything. Yeah, me too. Oh, come on. I tried to roll that and I failed, eh? I would say that was a pretty good attempt. I think I might just stick with my spear. And you go to lightning mode there. Death rot, or the death blight, that's the term, was not what I was expecting. Okay, that's too heavy. I kind of thought that might be the case. Stick that on there. Can't see. Geometry in the way. I'm dead. I think I bumped my microphone cord and that messed with things, but I'm not sure. I was repositioning myself a little bit. That's definitely what happened. I don't know why that would cause problems, but you never know with some of this stuff. I just fed myself to him, didn't I? Yep. Just fed myself to him. Well, that was unfortunate. I think I want to mark this locale, but it is my desire to find that map fragment. I think I can beat this guy, but I know how to get to him now, and that's what's important. The big thing is, it's not that map fragment. I might move it a little bit. Going over here not to fight him, but to get a view again. Put that there instead of there. Okay, so it's part of that landmass. That's more connected to... Oh, this is impossible to parse. There's trees and fog, and that's all I can tell you. That place over there... The Fog Rift Catacombs, there's the Church of the Crusade. I think that's the Church of the Crusade, so I'm looking for... Looking at that landmass? It's directly in front of me. It's definitely not up here. I'm glad I figured out how to get up here, but it's definitely not up here. Augur Fort. I think I went up there, though, and I got stuck right there, right? What I need is I need a way down. There's a bridge right there. Almost certainly this bridge that I'm seeing. Hang on. I want to get a view from this village. Because I'm trying to figure out how this is connecting together. Okay, so I was up there. Yeah. It's the abandoned ailing village. Okay. And that leads all the way down to there. It's some sort of creature down there. They bothered to put in the LOD version of this. It's a crab. Large crab. Okay, let's go to the church and see if I can get some views from around there. Try to make heads nor tails of this geometry. Oh, hi.
I will follow the horn scent. To have his revenge on Sir Mesmer, there is only one place he will go. The Black Keep.
Yeah, that checks out. That's not where I wanted to go. Still don't know how to fight those things. I've talked to several friends who've been playing this game also. And their general consensus is also we don't know how to fight those things. Apparently, one of my friends said you can stagger it, but it doesn't stay staggered for very long. It doesn't give you any repost spot or anything like that. So, not especially useful sounding is how I would describe that. Okay, so now that I have more context, I can definitely see how various things fit together. Heavy crossbow, eh? Nice loot off of them. I'm definitely liking this weapon, and I think there's a lot of merit in upgrading this one all the way. Especially since it's got C arcane scaling, which is a major stat of mine. It's kind of heavy. 10 units, I'm noticing. Okay. So it's clear as I want to get over to there. Right? I feel like I've been to an area like that, though. But it might just be that, an area like that. It was it not? This town, Prospect Town. I think it's an area that's a lot like Prospect Town. So the last map part appears likely to be over there. Let's get off of Torrent. I don't have Torrent in the way as I... Yeah, that's definitely a low level of detail model. So it seems the last map part is somewhere over there. Question then that I have is, how does one get over to there? From over there. Hmm. Won't speak to me. If there is a route from up here, see, looking at the map, it doesn't. Maybe from over here, there's a way. I've been through here looking for routes so much. A bit wild, if I think about it. And talk about being impossible to deal with. Oh. That has a drawn curtain. Well, I know when I'm not wanted. And when that thing's going, that's definitely a sign. Still don't know what to do about him. I said. Oh, that's my fault for aggroing a few too many guys at once. There's a knight up there. I kind of want to clear out that camp, see if there's anything going on up there. Maybe I have a better angle, though? I'll have to investigate that. Try to keep main gate. Probably. This watering hole just led to a fight. Excuse me. I think this requires me to take an elevator. Again, all these headless. Yeah, let's use this for a little bit. Oh, that's neat. That's actually really good. I don't know if you caught that there, because it was kind of subtle. This thing's guard counter actually steps you up back a little bit. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. I'm stuck in a loop. Gotta break the cycle. I'm gonna die on Torrent. Oh my goodness, the recovery from getting knocked off Torrent is ridiculous. Okay, there's an item over here. I wanted to pick that up. More Golden Vow items. Okay. Thankfully, Yash is quite skilled. Yeah, it doesn't work super well up hills, does it? Getting ruined by the friggin' barrier there. Yeah, that's really friggin' good. Oh my goodness. These guys are rough. Okay. Okay. Making headway. Some of this geometry is very annoying. There we go. Got that backstab I was fishing for. Hey, there's where you get the twin blade. Nice. Good to know. Off of this guy up in this camp. I'll look at that twin blade in a moment. We've got views to investigate also. Okay. We've got fog. That is desperately in the way. I'm just making it hard to see what's going on over there. 18 strength. I could use this. It's a Faith Twin Blade. Weapon of the Black Knight, Servants of Mesmer the Impaler, Twin Blade of Black, Steel with decorative embellishments in gold. Blessed with an Erdtree incantation, further holy imbuement will amplify the effect and greatly increase the armament's power. Yeah, I could use this as a two-handed weapon, which is not unappealing. I was wanting to try to investigate the geography down there, but it seems that we are currently having a moment of fog. So, you know, that's great. I'm kind of unimpressed with Massive Putrescence as a spell, incidentally. Well, from the bits of the map that we do have, either there's a route down over here. Let's focus on what's actually relevant here. So either there's a route down around the outside of the keep. This is entirely possible. I intend to go investigate right now. Ooh, item. Another cookbook. We will investigate that later. So that led up into the Black Keep, which is obviously a direction to go. And in which there is clearly more to find. Okay, so there's nothing over here. Yeah. My best guess is that somewhere over here there's a way down. Or maybe near the west rampart? No. There's got to be somewhere beyond, or a ascending gate or something that leads you down there. Okay. Let's go back to the storehouse first floor. I clearly need to go further over here. And that's really all there is to it. Happy to level that up. A little underwhelmed by this putrescence. Anything else that I'd rather have here? Let's put this on for now. Probably should go spend the 60 grand, but I don't trust this guy. I think instead of that, I'm going to stick on Taker's Cameo. I might want that at some point, but... Hmm. That's a good one.
Righteous tarnished. It's been some time.
It has.
After unburdening my soul to you, I had hoped to make a fresh start. But there was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind.
Oh?
So, here I am, quite unable to move on. After Lord Moke's slaying at his dynastic palace, it appears his body has been absconded with and taken straight to kind Mikola. Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moog as a pureblood knight, after failing him in every regard, and losing sight of my vows. I'd do anything to make amends, in whatever meager way I can. What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather unnerving.
I agree.
What could they possibly have the implicate?
Huh. Well, you were worth running into. Yes, worth it indeed. I think in these quarters, I actually do want these back on. Now that my HP is full, I'm just gonna put this back on as well. Excuse me. How do you feel about electricity? The reason I made this lightning, by the way, is because it felt appropriate with the guys in Fair Missoula who lightning you all the time. Yeah, I don't believe I came up here. They've lost sight of me. Something's going on over there. I'm gonna ignore that guy for the moment. Make mental note that I'm going to need to loot this place a lot more thoroughly. Not that I didn't know that already. Okay, that's a door that'll open at some point in time. Alas, it does not yet open. Interesting. Oh, I'm super dead. Somehow I am not super dead. But I saw an item over here. Oh, a dueling shield. Neat. I will investigate that later as well. Anybody's wondering, I'm looking for a lever that may open that door I found. I've yet to have done so. Well, that was a pretty good investigation. Those guys are rough. They hit fairly hard and fairly relentlessly, and they do not stagger easily at all. That latter part is a particular issue. Okay, let's go make use of these runes, and also investigate this dueling shield I got. Be by itself in a new weapon category. Oh yeah, I got this twin blade also. I want to put these away. Heavy crossbow. Yeah, nothing of note about this. It's just a crossbow. Dueling shield. It has shield strike on it. Skill that uses shield to attack. A thrusting shield or a combined weapon and shield. Enables the wielder to attack and guard simultaneously. An armament once used in ritual combat performed to honor the Erdtree, a custom that had somehow remained within the realm of shadow. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna need so many more stones. I'm sure you're as tired of seeing me go get stones as I am of getting them. I'll need more stones, but it's fine. I want to finish upgrading that new boss weapon I got, because I do want to max that one out. Yes, that requires regular smithing stones. That's a somber. That's regular smithing. Smithing. Yeah, I'm working on that one. You. Not a huge difference, is it? Yeah, that's also not really a big difference going up to max. Yeah, it's also smithing stones. Probably upgrade that and see what it's about as well. That's not my immediate priority. I mean, the game has been good about giving me a bunch of smithing stones so I can try out new weapons. It's just they've given me more new weapons than they have smithing stones. Okay. I want to have this on hand. See if that works well against some of these larger dudes. Some of these weapons I don't have a need for away. I might try upgrading that one and giving it the flighty thing. Probably won't use Black Bow on this character. I might use Serpent Bow, though, so I'm going to leave that one out. Oh, yeah, I have a bajillion Mesmer hats, don't I? Probably a bunch of Mesmer armor, too, if I had to guess. Maybe not. Nothing jumped out at me as being a bajillion duplicates anyway. Risk guards of the Tower's ascetics, which embody their commitment to an austere existence of strict self-control. In order to ascend from their mortal flesh into tutelary deities of land, they heighten their spirituality through severe ascetic training. Yeah, that sounds about what I'd expect. There's those gauntlets. Multiple Mox Greaves, too. Not a whole lot else to look at here, I don't think. Okay. Back here and back to seeing if I can't find my way a bit deeper. This area is definitely got its challenges, that's for sure. Go that way. Okay, that's where he was. I could go talk to him again. I'm sure that would be significantly less illuminating than the previous time I just talked to him. I believe that lever opened up that area, so that's another way of getting there. So, you know, there's that. Okay, in general, I'm trying to go up. Excuse me. There you are. No, it's just corner. Okay, so what's going on over here? You know, somewhere in there it would have been really nice if I could have actually used a flask. Unfortunately, I was unable. I got about another half an hour before I need to wrap up. Maybe 40 minutes. Seer Waste Scholar. Plenty of kukri. What? What was that miss? Okay, I'm not here to kill every single scholar in the friggin'. One of these guys. Well, that was not ideal. I need to keep this Vi out. Maybe I can deal with those guys. I do not like... They're just so... relentless. Basically a description of every single friggin' enemy in this game, but you know. Yes, I know. I dropped smithing stone 8s. That's nice. Okay. Nothing else over there, so I don't need to worry about that spot. Ooh, Fire Knight armor and a smithing stone 8. Nice. I'm going to top off my health now. I'm wanting to check out what the Fire Knight armor says, but I also have the effect that makes my stuff stay, so I kind of want to keep that. Keep going while I've got that up. That guy's a huge problem. Oh my goodness, stop shooting me in the friggin' back. Friggin' scholar. Yeah, I can do that too. See? Oif. Cool. Would have been neat if that guy dropped his sword, but he did not. I don't know if that is a random drop you can even get. Not much else to say about this particular area. Also, my buff just ran out. Okay, but this door looks like it goes out. If I had to guess, over there is where I need to get to, and then this can open. Interesting. Very interesting. Nope. Nope. Don't want to deal with you right now. We do not want to deal with you. Hang on a second. Oh, fascinating. Bit clunky. Nevertheless, got up here. If I can get to that area and around, there's an item there. The other question is, how do I get over there? Okay. Those are some mysteries to be solving. But gonna reset this space because makes sense to me. Okay, there's a couple of different things that I want to do. I think I am going to potentially max this Viander because I'm getting a lot of use out of it. But we shall see if I feel like doing that or not. I need 16 here. What is that? Too much, don't care. There, that way I don't have to worry about thinking. That'll be enough for several weapons. Yeah. Tweak a little bit more damage out of it. I'm going to go ahead and do it because I use that Zweihander a lot. I'm noticing. It's very good. Man, that thing was clutch against that boss. Okay, I do want to level this one up. Do I want to do that now? I think I might actually do the Twin Blade first. I know, the scintillating gameplay of me mashing levels into these. I don't like this reinforcement system. I actually made a separate video about it, but I don't think it's particularly interesting. Okay, well, that's all the more that's going. Ashes of War. I really like having Golden Land on that. Actually, it has a lot of really useful properties. Okay, where's the... What Ashes of War can this get? This can get quite a few. Honestly, I would like to have another fire weapon, so I'm just going to flame art that. Yeah, I like that plan. Let's give you that. More blood loss. And then you can have this. Wow. Yeah, definitely want to be sacred. Okay, cool. Over here. Okay, so I have some sense of direction. There's a eastern part of this I'd like to get to. Let's see if I can run past some of these enemies like I've been doing. Still doesn't one-shot them, which is whatever. Okay, that does continue around. Obviously. Oh, well, that'll be nice. Okay, so there's a passage over there. Let's see. I'm a line facing it, so it looks like it comes over here? Off of here, maybe? Goes over there. So is that back out and around? Peculiar. Yes, most peculiar. That guy's eyes were too glowy. Ooh, I got his helmet. Neat. Yeah, there's not a... If it was an empty bookcase, I would hit it. I thought that it might be illusory. Okay, I think that opens later, and I need to get up higher. Locking onto those guys is... What the heck? Does this work? Huh. Huh. All right, then. Storehouse cross message. Message left by Sir Ansbach, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Mikla's trail. It would seem that the people of the keep have flooded the holy quarter that leads onward to the Erdtree, barring access. However, there is no route that leads there from this storehouse. Perhaps there's another way to reach the holy quarter from somewhere else in this keep. There is. I have been there. I abandoned here my arm dextral. Interesting. So that would be his right arm? Okay, that leads around. I have been down there. It just didn't go anywhere. I've never been... I cannot say that I've never been so scared by a bat in this game before, but dang, that was a jump scare and a half by a bat. Stormhawk feathers for, you know, your Stormhawk feather needs. Interesting. There's way more up here as well. And I could get over to there if I wanted, which I somewhat do want. Well, that didn't work. I think I saw an item up there, though. Maybe if I jumped on the railing, it would work. Yeah, there isn't. How the crap do you get that? Does this statue get knocked down at some point or something? Otherwise, I cannot see a way of getting that. Walking up this arm does not seem useful, but perhaps this one is. That feels, I'm going to just say it, aggressively precarious. Yeah, that chain doesn't exist. That's nice for me. Okay. No. No. Why? Yeah, there's an item hanging in that thing's beard. But unless there's a way of knocking it down up there, I don't see how I'm supposed to get it. Dear goodness, I don't know how I'd be killing those things if I had not upgraded this Zweihander. Okay, well, there's some more mysteries in this place. And then you can shake a stick at. Makes the Grand Archives in Lothric look pathetically simple by comparison. I don't think there's anything more over there. Okay. I'm just going to go back up to that one spot, but for right now, I have another weapon I want to upgrade that I want more stones for. Actually, I have 2. There. Well, that's right. I ran out of money for upgrading that one weapon. I can probably put another level into it now, though. Might as well. Where did that twin blade go? Here. We are. Fourth floor, eh? Who's ready for a bat jump scare? Where did it even come from? Over here? I don't even know. Okay, that's a new one. More of their armor and a smithing stone 7, which is nice to get. There's some bats. Okay, so this continues around. There's also a staircase down, and then there's a doorway there back inside. Bats with broken runes. 3 embers of Mesmer. Okay. This was the area that I was looking to. It goes around the other way. Okay. What's down here? Scholars overlooking the area. Nice, nice. Only a good pickup. Wonder if that's going to be useful. Secret right scroll. That's a key item. Don't ask me where. Here. Learn about the secret rite of the Divine Gateway. A scroll made of white tree bark. Few can decipher the scroll, which describes the secret rite of the Divine Gateway, said to be found at the tower enshrouded by shadow. The Lord will usher in a god's return, and the Lord's soul will require a vessel. Interesting. That it does not elucidate much. I wonder if Ansbach. I might go talk to him about that. Try to investigate what's in this doorway. I don't trust you. Don't trust you. Don't trust you. I feel like I'm gonna get jumped around every corner. Smithing's on 6s, some specimen trays. This would be extremely obnoxious to work. Like, FromSoft has interesting levels to navigate, but they make terrible places. Forget what fire coils were used for. That poise damage that I get off of Golden Land, it's so helpful. Go ahead and use the flask now. All those guys in there. Are you friendly?
Now, Freya. Don't let it rile you up. Take it.
Okay, Freya's in here somewhere. This was not Freya. It might be up a floor, though. Okay, I want to go down and see if Ansbach has any clue from that item I just got. I'm curious to find out. Stop it. I was just going all over the place. Well, I want to make sure these guys don't interrupt me while I'm having my conversation. We done. Thank you. Down over here. Yes.
What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather unnerving. Well, what's this? Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the Land of Shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tentamicola fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better. Righteous tarnished. You have my gratitude. You have given me the answers I needed, but I can hardly fathom it. Such folly. Unto the end. I am a warrior, but I've aged. I cannot afford to act hastily. Curse it all. I know my limits. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be out of my blade's reach. The absolute folly of it all. The absolute...
Cool. I don't know what long-term implications that'll have, but cool. Yeah, I want to... Because I'm warping anyway, might as well go through this. I need to be wrapping up in the next few minutes anyway. So let's wrap this up by doing the thing I love to do. Throwing upgrade materials into weapons that may or may not prove to be fun to use. Whee! Friggin' Zweihander, though. I like this Zweihander. Okay, where are you? Where did you get to? There we go. Try that out later. Needs some... I don't care about the Vulgar Militia Saw. I am intrigued by this, though. Definitely intrigued by this. But let's go... Let's go do what I do best and buy more stones. Stone! Okay. So I should wrap up here so I don't get engaged with anything that'll take too long, because I need to go make some supper. But we've made a lot of progress today, a lot of progress. And when next we come back, hopefully we will make a bunch more. But thank you all very much for watching today. Do appreciate it. Hooray for Silent Armor helping me stealth. And until next time, everyone, take care and goodbye.